I'm still not over this. It's been, for everyone that watching, it's been 24 hours since I recorded this. Right there. Couldn't break through. You're not kidding. Alright. Yep. We just got 5K, though. I'll take 5K all day. Here's the issue. Caleb there says he wants to transfer, and along with Jaden and Starling for pro potential. But then also, Burrell down here for conference prestige wants to transfer. Coleman wants to transfer because brand exposure. So, like, a lot of the heavy hitter names that we have want to transfer. Potentially. JJ won player of the week. Trey Des won player of the week. Okay. Staff moves? I didn't have anything changed, did I? No, okay, that's just total staff moves. Got it. Okay. Let's go to coach abilities, because we got 22 points. Motivator. I'm gonna go here, D-line get an off-season boost, and then we're gonna start going because we can only do one of these three. I guess we go here. We go receiving first. Alright, so now something that I didn't do last time. Alright, we looked through all this before. There was something I didn't do last time. And I remember this because someone said about it in a comment, and I messed up. We didn't look at stats at all. So that's on me. So we're going to look at stats. So Drew hit 77% of his passes. 4.5K, 47 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, right? You guys have all seen me play not long enough now to know I'm a big check down boy, right? We're running little routes, we're checking down, and then we take the shots when we know we have them. Boley only had to play 2 games this year, and he went 4 for 5 for 79 and 1. So having Boley as the backup to Drew is fantastic. I just don't know if it's going to last. So we'll see. Caleb could have had it 1K, but I started messing up too much in the end of the year. So, and right now, pro potential, he needs a B, and we have a D+, so he's probably out, which would leave Kingsley to be our main guy. And then Bex is a senior, but he got hurt this year, so. But hell of a season from Caleb. I really hope that he doesn't leave us, but, I mean, at this point, Trey Des, another one, actually, deal breaker we have. He needs a B+, and we have an A-. So, but Trey Des obviously was our best player. Miles was then second best, right behind him. Wheat took a massive step in the playoffs, which was fantastic to see. Caleb was insane receiving wise as well. Hughes had his moments, I would say. It says he was a speedster. It didn't ever feel like he was a speedster. Right? It felt more like he was just the big-bodied receiver. Timmy's a star as a sophomore, and he just kind of, he rocked and rolled and did his thing, right? He's one of our first guys that we got. So it was nice to see him actually on the field and doing some things. Same with James. James Tyree, also massive first season. Because originally it was going to be him. He was going to be the guy, right? And then we got Trey Des, and now we have Trey Des and James. And then Victor showed up out of nowhere towards the end of the year. So we have a nice little 3 tight end set, which is nice because I like running multiple tight ends. Ethan's a senior. So goodbye to Ethan. 7.5 sacks, 1 pick. Solid. Deshaun Spears may be one of the best players we've gotten. 112 tackles, 2.5 sacks, 3 interceptions. Strong safety. He's a hybrid player. This one is worrying to me. Conference prestige is a B-. He needs a B+. Samaje has been the leader of this defense for 2 seasons now. And going into his senior year, he might transfer. 8 sacks, 1 pick. Playing him might kind of screwed up the way that he plays. I will say that. I will be honest with that. Going into next year, if he does come back, we're moving him back to Will, which is his normal spot. Because when he's at Mike, he's constantly coming downhill, which isn't great for him. He's better in coverage. So, a lot Lotta's a senior. Lotta's out of here, man. JJ's a junior. JJ had a decent season, but at times he got caught in pass pro stuff. Our corners did okay, as you can see. But the problem is, though, is that if you look at the two of them, they both had a lot of tackles. Only one of them had an interception between the two of them, right? Pro potential for both of them. I hate to tell you this, neither one of y'all are going pro. So, maybe Jaden. Maybe Jaden. But Evan had a good senior season. BJ Allen had a good senior season. Lurch, one of the best pickups in the transfer portal, I would say. I'd say the two best pickups in the transfer portal was Trades and Lurch. He had eight sacks. You know, he's a junior, so he should be coming back. Blah, as a freshman, killing it. Avion as a sophomore did well as well. And then this is where we get into some of the backups of everything, right? Kicking was atrocious of points. We went 18 for 22. We missed one extra point, which I think may have got blocked, now that I think about it. But punting, we only had to punt 10 times, which is fantastic because Lucas is not good at punting. Kick return, McQueen. I love how we went and got McQueen simply to be our speedster, right? Like our dude to take the top off. And he was like, yeah, his catching is terrible. I'm like, all right, well, let's just put him at returner then. 805 kick return yards with 1 touchdown, and then 559 punt return yards with 2 touchdowns. So, gotta love that. So yeah, season stats though, there we are. Pretty good season. Drew broke a bunch of passing records. I know that for a fact. Team-wise, I don't think we were the best in the nation anything, honestly. Points per game, nope. Points, we were 3rd for points. Right behind Michigan, who we beat, Duke, who we lost to, then us, then Bama, right? So there. Total offense, we were 4th? 4th. We were 4th. 4th for total offense. Yards per game, not even close, which is funny, because we're 4th here, but our yards don't add up. So, yards per play, 8, that's us. Pass yards, we were the number 1 passing offense in the nation. However, though, our passing yards per game was not. Passing touchdowns, only one team passed for more touchdowns than us, Colorado. I'm not even on the board for rushing yards per game, rushing yards per that, rushing touchdowns. First downs, we were the number 1. 339 first downs. God damn. All right, defense. Points allowed per game. Duke only allowed 13. Yeah, it made sense. That defense was insane. We were 5th. So our defense took a massive jump, right? Points allowed weren't the worst, and we weren't the best. Total yards allowed, we weren't the best, we weren't the worst. Yards per game allowed, we were 2nd best behind Duke. So, like, we're seeing why there's a reason, right? Like, yeah, we allowed a lot of passing yards this year. If a team got to being able to throw the ball a lot, we were just screwed. That's all it was. Under 1,000 yards allowed rushing the entire season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We were the 6th in the nation for sacks. Fumbles, which is funny because I would assume that we would have been on here, but this is those fumble recoveries. So, interceptions were not. Texas had 19. God damn. All right. Yeah. Nice little stat look over for y'all. I wonder, is there... If I go... I just wanted to see something. Because it'd be nice... Because I don't know if they do in this or not. So there's a national championship, right? It would be nice if they had... It would be nice if they had on here where it shows you records broken. I think that'd be kind of cool, right? Because like I said, I know I broke some records this year. I don't know if it was for us. I don't know if it was for the American Conference. I don't know if it was for national. I just know that there was a bunch that I did. Career, none of those guys are my guys. Game, none of those guys are my guys. It's a season. Drew, yep, Drew broke his passing yards for season record again. That's it. So, 19 touchdowns in a season. I think we were close with Trades, weren't we? Didn't I just say Trades had like 17? Trade us at 18. So he was 2 away from actually breaking that record. God damn. Top story. Yep. Yeah. All right. That's the end of season recap and stat look at. So. Now we get into the nitty gritty. Yeah, I knew he was going to commit to Rutgers. I knew that was happening. I've been a good Husky. Please don't let this be that bad. Shit. Right off rip already. I'm just. Okay. That's not great. Did I get any sense of the four? Okay, so we only graduated a couple guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We graduated 10 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 guys want to leave. Samaje. Very low chance of persuading. I'm making him the first choice because I need to do this. That hurts. That hurts. Okay. Miles. Thank you, God, Miles. Okay. We got one of the big names. We got one of our big names. Thank you, Miles. Oh, boy. This one is going to hurt. Alright. Caleb's gone. So we lost Samaje and we lost Caleb. Malachi Breland, who, by the way, just transferred here. Okay, Breland. Alright. Jaden. Please. Starling. So we just lost both our starting corners to the transfer portal. Great. Great. All right. Chris Jimerson Jr. Oh, actually, I'm going to go after Lanner first. Lanner. All right. All right, Blake Fan has decided to stay. It's not a big stay, but it's a will linebacker. So, how about Corey? Corey's left. All right, so now we can either go after Jimmer or we can go after Calk. We're gonna go after Jimerson. All right, so we had 2 people stay. Oh, Miles is staying. Fan is staying. And to put it into very condensed terms, Samaje, Caleb, Malachi, Starling, and Jaden all are transferring out. Damn, man. Like, that literally kills me. I'm now in a recruiting battle with Texas for Troutman. We already knew that, but... Alright. Draft results, probably no one. Maybe Ethan in the late rounds, yeah, no one. Oh, no one. Alright. Transfer portal and off-season recruiting. Get him off the board first. Alright, transfer portal. Okay, I want to look at something because I just want to see. Is there any chance? Yeah, he's not. He's definitely better than a 3-star. So he's not. They're not showing him there. Any state, tailback. There he is. You're kidding, really? You're gonna go to Bowling Green, Caleb? Are you? Oh, oh, wow. Okay. Samaji's a 4-star. That makes sense. Georgia makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Parker starts, huh? All right, we're adding Parker. Yeah, we need to go get corners now. Whoa. Hello. 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 He's a sophomore. Where are my guys? Oh, where would be my guys? There's one of them. So Jaden's down there going to ECU. I swear to God, if you go to ECU, bro, I will lose my shit. Louis Solomon. I'm going to add him. We'll add Tony, too. There's Taylor. He stayed a season and then did nothing for us, so... Alright, so I'm adding those two, but then what we're also going to do is this. I just need to look to see... He's a junior. He's a junior. He is a sophomore. So we're going to add the sophomore. And let's get the kid from let's go after the kid from Texas. Try and get the kid. Let's try and get a Texas kid back in house, right? Okay. Hello. Probably not going to get him, unfortunately, though. So coverage specialist Trent Bush or hybrid freshman. We'll go after the hybrid freshman right now. OLB, of course, is one on the board, but I just can't go after him, right? Of course I can't. Myron is from Texas. Go get him. Edge. I need 5, it says. It says I need 5. I don't think I need 5. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't think I need 5. However, though, 6'4", 276 sounds pretty good to me. That sounds better to me. That also sounds pretty freaking good to me, too. Actually, hold up a second. I'll leave him on there, too. But 6'5", 245 as a freshman? Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. All right, I'm going to leave that alone for right now because I'm just trying to make sure we fill out what we need technically on our board, right? Oh, look, there's Malachi Breland. Bum. Pass pro, agile, raw strength freshman. Give me the freshman, baby. Give me the freshman. Give me the freshman, baby. Colin Cubberly. Why does that name sound familiar? I feel like we went after this kid once. Maybe it's just a name that looks familiar, one of those ones. Ton of 4-star guys, and then bang. I don't really need... We do need tailbacks, though. That is a definitive. And, ooh, LSU tailback. Huh. Go get more LSU kids then, huh? Well, there's a ton of 4-stars here, and I'm actually can go after a lot of these guys. Elusive Bruiser, and he's from USC. Alright, so let me see here. So I went after the Elusive Bruiser, and there. I wanted to just see, is there any of these? Sophomore from Bama. Another Elusive Bruiser. A freshman. Greg Burrell. So I'll add him. Quarterback, y'all. The quarterback, y'all. Pure runner. We really don't need a pure runner, but pure runner could be interesting. Dual threat freshman. Tim Carpenter. Add him for right now. Dual threat. Wait, dual threat. Tim Carpenter. Dual threat. And he's from previous team is LSU. We're just becoming the North Texas LSU team. Like, North Texas Tigers. Rawr. At this point. I wanted to look, though, because it says 5 edge. I want to just take a look, because there's still some things with the way that's set up. The top bar, which is a little bit confusing to an extent. So a full junior class right here. Bing, bing, bing. So we have 3 guys. We don't need 2. We don't need 2. We just need 1. We need a lot of tailbacks, actually. I'd like to add at least here. So you know what? I'm gonna do this. We're going old school Husky right here. Give me a second. Let me get this set up. All right. Where's my notepad and pen? Notepad and pen. What's that one? No. Okay. Here. Bang. Okay. So quarterback, I'm just gonna go after 1. Quarterback, just 1. Halfback, though, I'd like to go after like maybe 3. Fullback's still a sophomore, so he's doing fine. Wide receiver, I'd like to go after 2, if anything, just to add to this group, right? Tight end, we're solid in. We could go get 1 maybe, with it being junior. But I think we can leave it for next season, because then we'd have those 2 guys going into the season, and then we can get 2 more, potentially. Left tackle, we're fine with. Guard, yep, we need 1 there. We need a center. We need another guard. So we need 2 guards and a center. Right guard, center, 2, 1. That's just to replace who we have. Yeah, Durgan's gone, then we have Langley there. Day's gone there, so I need to go edge at least 2. Edge, actually 3, really. 1 here, 2 there. D-tackle, we're set. We are set at D-tackle for a little while. We don't even need to worry about it. Sam, we got a bunch of different guys. Mike, Fat's kind of going to be taking over right now. Ethan is going to be gone, so we're going to need another will linebacker. Corner is worrying. Is not even the closest word that I can make for this. Holy God. All right. Both those guys are gone, so free safety, at least 1. And then strong safety, Lotta's gone. So, strong safety, 1. I'll make that 2. Okay, so that's the real board right there is what I'm looking at in my paper. Anything else that we can get is fantastic, right? So let me just look real quick here. Quarterback. So we have those 2 on the board. We're going to go after both of them, whichever one we can get, that works. Tailback. We got Wade. We're currently trying to get Enrique Farah, right? Who we're probably not going to get because South Carolina has a lead on him. But we go after these 3, and we'll add another 2 names there. Fullback, we don't need to worry about. Wide receiver, we have 3 coming in. So wide receiver, actually, we should be fine with that. Actually, I'm going to get rid of wide receiver. Don't even need to worry about, again, a wide receiver. Getting these 3 guys in should be the main word, be okay. Also, this kid is 5'7". Did not realize that. Tight end, we didn't go after anyone. OTs, I wasn't even looking to get anyone, but we have 1 signed. Hayes is kind of still on the board, but we can always get rid of him. I'd love to be able to get Troutman. It's just we got to figure out a way to do that. All right, we have 2 guards. And then we have Ward and Cubley there. So, I mean, we go after one of them. I think we go after Ward. So let's actually get rid of Cub. Just having these 2 guys in here, both of them are pass pro guys, right? That will help. Center, we don't have one, but we can always move one of them over. Edge, we got Sanders, and Boudreaux is incoming to an extent. D-tackle, we have Fluker. He's a 4-star. That's the only reason why we're going after him. We're getting him so we can get a 4-star on the board. Barry Steed, we're probably going to be bringing in Barry. Myron, I would like to still go after, though. Mike, I want to have to start because he's a sophomore. Corner, we're going to have to make sure that we look to make sure we can add people to this board because we're going to have to hit corner hard because that right now is our big weak spot. We have 2 free safeties that we're looking to bring in. Okay. And a strong safety that I just added in Stewart Jr. Okay. You know, I like where we're at right now. We do have more room. So with that being said, let's look at tailback here. Cam Mackin, huh? Or Frankie Arthur. He's a freshman. He's a sophomore. He's a bruiser, though. Alright, let's go after... We're going to go after Frankie, I think. I like that one out of those guys. And then, you know what? We will add Mackin just in case. Actually, no. Get rid of Mackin. A 2-star receiver. Get the hell out of... Get all of the hell out of here. We'll leave receiver, like I said, where we're at. Let's look at tight end real quick. Let's just see. Yeah, no, we're good. I'm good. I'm good, bro. It is wild seeing that there's 4-star transfer guys that want to come here. No, like I'm on their board. Let me rephrase it. They don't want to come here. I'm on their board, right? Like, I like the ones we're going after though. OTs just because I want to take a look. Yes, that's the number 1 guy in the state, number 1 at his position, and number 3 in the nation. And all we have to do is beat out USC. So yeah, let's do that. Yep, let's try and do that. Are we gonna beat out USC? No shot. But yeah, man, we are hurting because I ain't going after no 2 stars. I've already said that multiple times before. The pure power guy. That fizzles a board if I do that. I just want to look real quick. D-tackle we don't need to really worry about. OLB. I mean, freshman thumper. Another Texas kid. Yeah, we already added him here. I mean, what? Freshman field guy. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho. The only one I kind of want to add right now is this freshman here. Is this guy Joyner? I just got to figure out how I'm going to do that to an extent. Blah do 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 do. Get rid of Hayes. Get rid of Hayes. I think that's the smartest choice is get rid of Hayes, and then we'll go. It was corner, right? Joyner from BC. Oh, he's from BC too. All right, I'll take it. There. All right, now we have 900 hours. 900 hours. So let's figure this shit out. How are we going to do this? We have a massive lead here. So just go 25. Massive lead there, 25. We have to go big here. So we're going to go... I'm going to go hard sell. It's probably the wrong freaking choice. We're going to go hard sell just right off rip. Bang, bang. There. Boudreaux is a little bit of UNLV's right on our ass. So we go here, we go here. We're bringing him in week 1. Coach Prestige. Okay. Farah. I'm going to go 25. Just because I need to make sure I have hours for everyone else. Here, same thing. 25 here as well. Bang. Okay. Offer scholarship to this kid. Here, 25. Okay. I'm trying to think how I want to do this right now, because this is the biggest thing, is making sure I have a way to do this. Okay, let's start with this guy. We're going to start with here. Bang. 50. Okay, there. Here, tailback, bang. There. Brandon High, bang. Here, 50. Okay. Deary Hill, scholarship 50. Okay, so we offered the 50s. 50. We got 50s on all 4 4-star backs we have right now. Now let's go do the same thing with the corners. We got Braxton and we got Dello, because I have no idea how to say that. So we're just going to call him Dello. His news day is now Dello. Okay. Sophomore, boom, here. Okay, because this is the kid that we have at... Man, I can't stop coughing right now. Hold on a second. Alright, sorry. Solomon. Alright. Stewart. And I'm actually going to go 50 on Stewart. Myron. There. Jaden Smith. Alright. Let me go here first. The big kid. The freshman. Bang. I'm going to go 50 on the freshman there. Alright. There. 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 The amount of points we're putting out just in scholarships, right? We're going scholarship and then bringing them in. A lot of that, so... Here, here, here. And then... Because we're bringing in Willie Snead, I think, right, for week. No, is it here? Yeah, it's here. Okay, so yes, it's Dalton. We wrote Dalton in right now for... And he already had his visit. So... Just for the hell of it, because I can. Are they both 10? Hold on a second. If they're both 10, then let me do DeMar first. Here. Proximity to home. Alright, there. Okay, so there's our first... Let's see how it goes from there. There's a lot that we weren't able to get, potentially. But... I'm hoping the board will start to slim down after this first week, and we get a guy or two here, like right now. Shit. Wow, so we already lost Jamari and we already lost Braxton. So both 4-star corners we went after, lost. Ooh, joy. We got to 6th on his, and we got to 8th on his. God damn. All right. But that's 100 points. That's 110 points technically there that we now have back. And that's just from minimum from those two, right? Okay. So a bunch of these guys, everything's changing now board-wise. Okay, board state, everything's changing. We're now number 1 on Trout's board. So I'm going to leave that alone for right now then. We're going to leave that alone for now. Leave that alone. We'll leave that alone. We'll leave those two alone. He wants to come in for a visit, so we're going to bring him in for a visit. We're going to go week 3. He wants brand exposure. It's not a great one, but it is the one that he wants. And we do technically have it, so I'm going to do that. We're number 1 now massively on his board. Number 1 massively on his board. Okay, we're number 1. We're number 1. He wants to come in for a visit. Let's try and go week 4. Championship contender. Week 4. Bang. Okay, there. Here, he wants to come in for a visit. Same thing. We're going to go week 4. Playing time. Oh, dude, yeah. You're a tailback in my system. You're going to see the field probably, bro. Okay, so there's 2 offensive guys. Can I find a third? Oh, man, a lot of these guys dropped. All right. Go here. See if I can't speed up the chance of getting them. Okay, so he went down. We're up to 4th on his board. Now we're not going to get anywhere close there. We're going to have to change this one up. Send a house on him. Okay, we're fine there. Bum bum ba da da. Another brand exposure. Dude, our brand exposure is not great, but I'm having to frickin' sell it like a mother right now. Timmy. He went up. Throw another 10 on Timmy. Week 3 here. Another brand exposure. Dude, so many people want brand exposure from this. Holy shit. There. Okay. So we adjusted some of the stuff. We didn't adjust everything. And we got points on almost everybody right now. Right? There's a couple guys right here, like both of these free safeties that we have that we're still fine with. Right? Man. Alright. Week 3 and 4 are going to be big weeks for bringing in prospects. We need to get one of the guys that were beforehand signed right now. Barry. That's what I'm talking about, Barry. Four-star. Howie Troutman. That's our first 4-star, baby. Oh, let's go. That's what I'm talking about, man. Alright, no one left our board, though, right? Okay, no one left our board. That's fantastic. Alright, we got 170 points now to work with. So, Ethan, we just dropped massively. Oh, my God, did he drop massively. Offer a scholarship here. Throw 25 at him. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to make it to the final week, honestly. Holy shit, he drops... Oh, that's this week. Okay, I was going to say, I was like, wow, how did he drop that far, man? Like, damn. And now this is where we start to get aggressive with a lot more of these. No, we already have people coming in that week, so we're still going to go like this, though. And like this. Okay, so 50. I can go... He's first now. I'd like it if we could get a scheduling visit for him for the final week. So we're still in first there. We're still in first there. Still in first there. We're now in first there. And we're first there. Yeah, we're going to be getting a couple more guys here. We're good there. We're good there. We're good there. We're barely good there. We are good there now. We are good there. So I don't need to worry about changing those points out. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go here. Let's go there. 50. 50 on Joyner. Parker, we're going to remove both of these on. I'm going to go 50 on Parker now. And then... I wonder if I just throw another 10 on Fluker. Will this get him just to already commit? Alright, this is a big one because we have people coming in this week. However, though, we have a bunch of people that dropped, and all the people that dropped are the people that are supposed to come in this week. So, yeah, give me Fluker. That's Dalton. I'll take Dalton, but give me Fluker. That's Enrique. Give me Fluker. Fluker's our second 4-star. 2 4-stars so far this season. Now, who left? High is now no longer on our board. We just lost a decent amount of people. Look like, hold up a second. I didn't want to fully advance. I wanted to just look at the other screen, but okay. So Ethan is down to USC in Texas. Ethan's off. We're off our board. Stewart went to Michigan. God damn it. Arthur's locked us out. Brandon High Jr. went there. We're probably not getting him. We're probably not getting Tony either now. Podcast interview was a negative, huh? All right. That shows me exactly what I needed to see on that, to be honest with you. Alright, week 4. Bringing him in. What does he want? Playing style. I mean, my playing style isn't what you want, though, brother. Like, it can be. Championship contender. I can do that. Playing style. How about we go conference prestige? I show you all of our trophies. Instead. Alright. Uh, 50, 50, 50. 50. Joiner's there. I'm going to bring Joiner in for a final week just to try and lock him. Wait, did Solomon already come for... No, Solomon has not come for a visit. Joiner is ours. Let's... He did not like his visit. Let's try and get this to happen. Brand exposure. I'm just going to take a risk. I'm going to go there. We're just going to take a risk and go there. We don't really need him. A Mike linebacker? From Florida? Okay. Pure blocker, pure blocker. That's Blah. That's Hayes. A gritty possession guy. Wait a minute. I'm just going to add him. Screw it. Yeah, we'll add him. Emery Gee, huh? Another thumper? Why not? I'm just looking through this now, and if I'm seeing someone that looks intriguing. Basically, all I'm doing right now is I'm just looking, and it's like, if they're guys that are, if they're interested in coming here, then why not? An edge setter, huh? Toto. Alright, you know what? There was a free safety that I started to look at and then I put away, I think. I wasn't Redigon, but I love that guy's name, so we're just going to go after him. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm literally going after him just because of that name. Where was the other one, though? There was, not that kid, because that's a 2-star guy, and, that, Jefferson. Alright. So I'm going to make this nice and easy. Offer scholarship. Offer scholarship. Offer scholarship. Offer scholarship. Offer scholarship. Offer scholarship. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. And if I go all the way up to the top and look at my number 1 guy that I have. So not him. I could do it to him, potentially, but I really don't want to because I want him. Oh, that's the big boy. That's the big boy here. Hold up a second. Let's go here. 10. Actually, hold up a second. Let's go here. Not 10. What am I doing? Go 25. There. All right, that should fully fill out our board. Bing, bang, boom. Let's see if we get any of those new guys we got. Oh, this is going to be interesting to see how this all looks now because, oh boy, howdy. All right. Ben Estrada, free safety. Josh Demir, free safety. Emmanuel Wells, tight end. Brian Finley, Mike linebacker. Myron Robinson, will linebacker. Jacob Ward, left guard. Jared Smith II, left edge. Tim Carpenter, quarterback. Cole Webster, left edge. Jalewis Solomon, corner. Lashard Bullard, left edge. Dylan Spencer, right edge. Deary Hill, 4-star tailback. Add more to the board. Let's go. Byron Joyner, corner. Tony Buh, quarterback. Cam Calloway, Mike linebacker. Calloway, whatever. Gerard Winthrop, will linebacker. Terrence Radigan, free safety from the Bronx. Joshua Joseph II, free safety. All right. We got a lot of guys we wanted, and we only lost, what? We lost Parker. Okay, sucks we lost Parker, but, I mean, at the same time, dude, Alexander, you don't need to worry about playing time. You right now are the back. Unless Hill is that much better than you. So we lost him to Ole Miss, and we lost him to the U. Okay. National Signing Day, I want to just look at one thing. I want to go transfer portal. I want to go all states. Then I'm going to go here and go previous team. And then I want to go and look, and I want to see who signed my guys. That's all I want to do. I didn't do this last time. I do this because I'm curious to see where they go. Mainly because I might put them on the schedule next year so I can beat that ass. All right, let's see here. So, Jaden Smith went to UTSA. Samaje Burrell went to Oklahoma. Chris Jimerson went to Houston. Malachi Vreeland went to Kansas. And Caleb Hawkins didn't sign anywhere, but he's probably going to Bowling Green. Dumb. Dumb. If they don't sign anywhere, they should be allowed to come back. Just throwing it out there. Even though there's a side of me that doesn't want him back because he decided to try to leave us in the first freaking place. Position changes. All right, let's go athletes first. We got 3 athletes. We got Bradley Wade. Wade is supposed to be a tailback. Fine, that works. Byron Finley is supposed to be a linebacker. I don't know which linebacker, so I'm just going to put him in. Right now it says Will, so we're just going to put him in at Will. Bang. That works. George is supposed to be a... Oh, interesting. I'm going to put him a wide receiver for right now, but it does say tight end, which is very interesting. I like my tight ends. All right, quarterbacks. We have a full quarterback room. Technically, Tim Carpenter and Tony Blah. Dude, this is every year. Every year I've been doing this now. This is one of those things. We might have another quarterback competition on our hands. Or I might just say screw it and we continue to just play Drew for no reason at all. Oh, boy. All right, tailbacks. Deary, Kingsley, Wade, and Farah. I always move Tim to tailback. His breaks, throw carrying is an 87. Could always move him to tailback. It'll be the second year in a row that we move a quarterback to tailback. That'd be hilarious, actually. Potential thing that we might do. Who knows at this point? All right, so we're there. Fullback, yeah. Wide receiver. So we got so Miles is back. Miles is our guy. Then Wheat's number 2 now. McQueen is stepping up to number 3. Shandon King, I kind of want to remove from my roster. And then here's the boys. Yeah, we're gonna leave him there. He's a 77. He's a 77. We got to have him stay there. Impact, star, impact. Dope. All right, so the trade Des is still here. There's Byron. There's James. Victor. Emmanuel was there. And then we have Caden Yates, who I don't know why he's on the team. And that's not me trying to be mean. Like, I'm genuinely wondering why he is... He's wearing number 50. Oh! He's wearing number 50. Yeah, we're probably cutting him. Tyree, Zay, Landman, and Kirk. Alright, not bad there. Jacob Ward, who we just brought in. Shaw, boom, boom, okay. Yeah, we're... Oh, hold up, wait a minute. Let's move Jacob over to right guard. There, so we have 3 there, 2 there, 3 there, but at least now we have, you know, Nelson, Howie, Leon is a senior this year. Parker there. I'm trying to think what I can do here. Because I gotta move someone. I gotta move one of these guys to Ross. Strength 6'6". His strength is not great for Landman's isn't. You know what? Let's move Landman to no, because he's gonna just get bullied if we move him to. We have 3 70s right there. 73. What would happen if I moved Keon to center? Just for shits and giggles. Just for the shits and gigs. Let's see what happens. I'm fine with that, actually, for right now. I'm fine with that. Okay. Edge, we just... Wow. Alright. Alright. Was not expecting that to go like that. We have a lot of defensive tackles now for no reason at all. Our defensive linemen for no reason. God, our Sam room is so slow. Oh, we're still slow there here too. Okay, we're slow across the board. Whoa. Wow, okay, there's our speed. Found it, got it. So, JJ's there. Myron, Finley. I'm going to move Finley to Sam. Because he's about to be a senior. He's about to be a senior. Moving him here helps with us having 2 seniors here. Because then at least then next season he could potentially be the guy. But he can also see the field right now. 89 speed is insane. And there's another... Timmy has 89 speed, too. Move Timmy to middle. Move Timmy to Mike. We're going to start getting this ready. We're going to start getting this ready so, like, it's... Like, we just have speed. Right? Wild linebacking room. Okay, Solomon's there. Lewis, Isaiah, Joyner. Corner room is still atrocious. Our corner room is so bad. Alright, so Joseph, Earl, Redigan. Alright, there's all them. Yeah, we're going to have to move at least one of them over here. You know what? Move Redigan. Actually, hold on a sec. Which one? I mean, I need them all to be able to tackle anyway, but... Yeah, move Red over for right now. Move right again over there. So we have 5 here, and we have 4 here. Right, because Deshaun obviously is our number 1 guy. And then I wouldn't be surprised if Earl is floating around doing stuff too. Kicker, we're good, good. Okay, I think that's good for right now. The only thing, like I said, I'm not sure about, honestly, is here. I may have put myself in a pinch here with what we do. Back to 4 tailbacks again, though, so... And Kingsley might leave because of playing time. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Wait a minute. We have points. We have points. Which is actually massive this season. Okay. So, as you know, if you get to the 4th, if you get to the 3rd one, you get an off-season training boost. That's the next week's thing. So we're going to go here. We're going to go here. So now wide receivers and tight ends gain an off-season training boost, which is next week. So we got that. We were able to push that in, just squeaked it in right before that week comes in. Love it. All right, then we got another 10 points. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, who got upgrades? All right, Coleman got a trait upgrade going into his senior year. Trades Green got one going into his senior year. He's now an elite. Deshaun Spears is elite. Massive, actually, because we got 2 more seasons with him. We have him for 2 more seasons, potentially. Okay, training results. Let's see what we got here. I'm not looking at any of that right now. Just bang. Okay. Wow. Oh, shit. Well, this is interesting. Are we about to make a QB change in my 3rd year? Oh my god, we're about to make a QB change in my 3rd year. Okay. Yeah, De'Aaron Hill was just too much better. We're gonna do what we did this past season and just hope to God that that works and that Kingsley's okay with that. But we're gonna go Hill as our main back and he's gonna be our secondary back. +1 to Highsmith. I would like to get us to the point where he's starting to get more points. Alright, +4 to Miles, +5 to McQueen, including a 3 bump upgrade on catching, which isn't fantastic, but I'll take it. Wheat has to be our number 2 guy. He has 89 catching now. Right? Or we just leave him as our 3rd and he just continues to just own people. Actually, we could do that. Wait a minute. Hold up. We could leave him as our 2 and he's just kind of, you can take the top off and we can try and rip it to him every now and then. But Wheat being our number, like, catching with an 89 in the slot, that's pretty freaking good. And you guys know I have a lot of different places to get my slot guy the ball. So, +8 to Timmy catching. Timmy got a massive upgrade. He got +11 overall. Okay. And then Shandon is just kind of there. Okay. Tight ends. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Look at this. Look at this now. What is Victor not like? Pro potential? Bro, calm down. Trades is about to go, like, in the 1st round this next year, so. And you're our number 2 guy. We're doing the same one that we did last year. James Tyree, him. Which is upsetting, because Brandon Young is actually good too. We might have to run 4 tight ends. I don't know how long we're going to do this. He is, yeah, yeah. 85 overall now for Tyree. Okay. All right, Tyree. Good bump, good bump. Zay is up to a 72. 71 for Landman isn't bad. Dylan Shaw got +6 overall. Okay. He's an 81. I'll take that. Parker Ridgeway is still our guy at center. I wish his awareness had gotten better. Because Keon got a lot of stuff that got better. Actually, I might start Keon this year. What is his deal breaker? We might start Keon this year, just looking right here. As some of this, his run blocking is not better, but pass blocking for Keon is a lot better. Impact blocking, stamina. Okay, we'll leave it. Right guard. Alright. Jacob Ward got +5. These guys both got +1, which isn't fantastic, but +5 though for Ward. And Nelson got +1 over here. Ew. Wow. I don't know what we're going to do here with this defensive line. His acceleration is a 97. Dude, what? I didn't know. And his zone's a 70. Dude, he might be playing linebacker 278. Like, I ain't even joking right now. If I can find a way to do it, I will. But then also that means we can run a lot more blitz stuff where we drop D linemen as well, potentially. Ooh, hold up a sec. Wait a minute. That sounds like fun. Avon got +1. Dylan got +4. Lurch, +2, +4, +4, +1. Alright, so Sam, let's see here. JJ got +3. He gained Bouncer, which is nice, but I was hoping for more. Jaden got a nice little 6-point bump. Timmy got a +3 bump, but Robinson got a +5 bump. Maka Moon got a +5 bump. Alright, Maka. +2, +7, +5, +5, +3, +5. Okay, you know what? Our DB room is looking a little bit better now, seeing this, at least. Man, I might start these two. The problem is the speed, though. Oh, the problem is the speed. Alright, free safety. Ooh, okay, Jefferson. That's what I'm talking about. +5. Deshaun Spears got +4. Yeah, he's going into his junior year, and he's absolutely just ripped out of his mind. I'm so excited to see this. Holy shit. What was that? It's a championship contender. Needs an A-. We have an A-. Yep, okay. Oh, Spears. Patrick's going in his final one. Morris Bada. All right, kicker. Elling. +5 accuracy. I will take that all day. Oh, thank you. And, yeah, +2 to your speed for the punter. Okay, who cares, Fisher? All right. Couple upgrades. Not anything massive like last time. Which is, to an extent, a little bit unfortunate. Playing time. Drew is now on the board. Ooh. Drew sees the writing on the wall. Encourage transfers. We have to cut 3. Well, Yates is obviously the first one. We're going to get rid of Duncan. I'm going to keep Drew. Just stare at him while I did it. I want to get rid of him so bad. We're getting rid of Yates, though. We only need to get rid of one more. And I think I'm going to go look at the D-line because our D-line is Langley. Maybe not. Hopes like Langley or Joshua Pierce. I'm not getting rid of Avian. That's 4 there, right? 4 there. 5 there. Yeah, let's get rid of Pierce. Pierce is a junior. This is 72. Hold on a sec. Mike. Wait a minute. This dude has 79 speed. He has 78 speed. I'll get rid of him if I could, but I can't. 77, 70. Alright, there we go. Roster size is down now. Custom conferences, yes. So. I can just add to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, it's just 16. Add school. Actually, can I just do this? Actually, can I just go a bink and then just go here and then just go here? Yes, I can. All right. We're now in the Big 12 Conference. We've had 2 years in the American. We've done well for 2 years in the American. It's now time to go to the Big 12 Conference and mess up the alignments because now there's an uneven amount of teams. Okay. I'm trying to think who I want to move out. I just want to move one out so then the numbers look similar. Let's see here. Who's the worst team? West Virginia. Oh, God. West Virginia is technically the worst team. Oh, West Virginia, go have fun dominating the American. There. Alright. We're in the Big 12. This will be fun. Alright, off-season over with. We had a lot of good things happen. We had a lot of really bad things happen. However, though, the biggest thing now moving forward has to be this. It has to be the fact that it is now time to start rocking and rolling and getting this thing going, right? I think it's about time that I get rid of my whole like, oh, I want to play this guy because I like this guy. Sorry, Drew. We need to now start just doing this where it's just like, no, we're doing this to win, which is going to bring up a lot of very painful moments here. But this offseason, people didn't get better. People did. So, we're not rebuilding. We're reloading. So let's get into this.